Dear colleagues, if I were to assess the situation, it's not perfect, of course not, but I would say we are winning, and I can see that from the face of our enemy. And if enemy wanted to uh, get rid of some leaders on our side, we would say that we want to get the leaders from their side. And yes, we get hit, and they get hit ever more and more. And I think we are becoming more and more stronger, we are more united. And it would be really great that if they would change the leadership, I think it would be about a time, because such a lying and cheating leadership, they are cheating elections, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that the support is probably less than 10%. But they keep insisting and lying and hitting civilian targets and doing this for 4 years and a half and saying each time, no, we didn't, we hit military targets. It's not true, who you are trying to fool of. We are not stupid. We see the things and we know how things stand. So I hope this will go into right direction soon, because elections are approaching, and I think it would be really wise if some group would organize and do the things right. Because you see, in these wars, you try to hit us, but you get hit as well, and you get hit ever more. And why do this? Why keep doing this and sacrificing your people, our people? So it's quite a madness in the world. And I hope that we will one day come together and work for the good of the whole planet, for all the people, that we won't see anymore, yeah, we are a better country that you are, that we will search for each one that has good things. Some have oil and we need oil, but some have food and some need food from others. So we need to work together, and it would be really nice if this could happen. But now, let's go to good things. The college has ended, and I would be really happy if students would say something, just maybe introduce themselves. They can do in a group that who they are, just say some things that we will see how they sound. Sound is for me really important, as you see. So I would like to hear it. Maybe it's strange, but I don't think so. So that, and yes, I wish you to have a good summer. The story, as I promised, is for you. I made it. So enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. Professor Conchi had envisioned a serene reward for a grueling academic year. As the esteemed chair of natural philosophy at the Academy for Training Young Ladies in the rigorous arts of mathematics and physics, he felt his students had earned a respite. Thus, he hired a bus and transported them to the sun-drenched shores of Portorož, Slovenia. For the first 3 days, the Adriatic coast was nothing short of a paradise. The ladies, usually found bent over heavy volumes of mechanics and thermodynamics, spent their mornings swimming in the warm bay, competing in distance paddling and analyzing the aerodynamics of skipping flat stones across the water's surface. Conchi sat under a strip parasol, sipping lemonade, deeply content. On the fourth morning, however, the academic spirit emerged. While lounging on a beach towels, one of the students, Lady Beatrice, casually remarked,
The laminar flow of this tide over the seabed is remarkably smooth. But I wonder how it would hold up under extreme turbulence, say, a sudden Adriatic storm.
The innocent observation proved fatal. Lady Catherine scoffed.
Smooth. The boundary layer separation near the marina wall is clearly nonlinear. You couldn't model that without invoking a full vector calculus breakdown.
Within minutes, the peaceful tower circle transformed into a fierce, high-decibel seminar. Textbooks were hauled out of beach bags. Sound flew as notebooks were slammed down in agitation. They were attempting the ultimate theoretical Everest, proving the smoothness and existence of solutions for the Navier-Stokes equations. Conchi watched in mounting horror as the debate escalated from friendly academic banter to absolute mathematical warfare.
Your tensor contraction is entirely backward.
Lady Enanol shrieked over the sound of crashing waves, pointing a wet finger at Beatrice's notepad.
I am accounting for convective acceleration, you absolute menace.
Beatrice yelled back, her sun head sliding askew. By noon, the once tranquil beach sounded less like a holiday resort and more like a riot outside a patent office. Desperate to restore peace, Conchi decided drastic pedagogy was required.
Silence! Stop this madness for a while.
He roared, stripping off his linen jacket, kicking off his loafers, and marching directly into the shallows.
If you wish to understand fluid dynamics, you must become the fluid.
The yelling stopped instantly. The ladies stared in stunned silence as their professor waded out into deep water. Conchi shouted, waving his arms in sweeping, dramatic arcs to simulate velocity vectors.
Observe. Notice how the vorticity dissipates through internal friction. Behold the kinetic energy transfer.
He attempted to execute a textbook hydrodynamic spin to demonstrate conservation of angular momentum, but misjudged a sudden choppy wave rolling off the Gulf of Trieste. The Adriatic showed no respect for academic tenure. A wall of water swallowed him. Professor Conchi vanished beneath the surface. A collective gasp echoed across the beach. When the turbulent water retreated, the shallows were completely empty. Silence stretched across the shore. The ladies stared in disbelief at the spot where their professor had just disappeared.
Oh, no, I can't believe it.
Lady Beatrice whispered, her hand flying to her mouth. Panic and sorrow rippled through the group. They hurried to the water's edge, peering anxiously into the depths.
He didn't come up.
Lady Catherine murmured, her voice trembling.
He's gone. He's really gone.
Realization and a heavy wave of regret washed over them. Standing by the tide, their academic detachment completely crumbled.
We were so hard on him.
Beatrice confessed, tears welling in her eyes.
Truth is, I liked him, but I never let him know that. I actually loved his lectures. Every single word of them.
Me too. We were like a team together.
Eleanor joined in, clutching her heart.
He was doing everything to train us.
If only he would come back right now.
Catherine sighed deeply, looking out over the water.
We wouldn't hesitate for a second. We would kiss him. We'd kiss him right here on the beach and tell him how much he truly meant to us. Yes. If he just came back, we'd kiss him right now.
They all chorused together. Then suddenly dry hand gently touched each of their shoulders from behind.
Is it a promise? I wasn't even sure if you like me.
A familiar, mischievous voice poured right beside their ears. The ladies shrieked in unison and wiped around. Standing right there on the dry sand was Conchi himself. While the wave had crashed, he had simply dug beneath the surface, swam a slick circle around a nearby sandbar, and snuck right up behind them while they poured their hearts out. For a split second, they froze in absolute shock. Then, remembering their vows, shock melted into pure, radiant delight. Laughter bubbled up, and true to their word, every lady kissed him. The happiest ending imaginable finally unfolded. Oh, Donna. Ah, Donna. Yeah. You're a little... She likes to eat, huh? These are Jaeger hunter dogs. Good. And we have another butterfly. Interesting shape. Where is it? And she's just flying around. Having fun, it seems. What a flight dynamics. Interesting from a fluid aspect. Could make a simulation. This is for boats, kayaks, and here's like a lake, and there's a swan. We go to see what is he doing. There is she swan. Swan. He's cleaning, preparing for a date on the lake on the other side. and he's very useful talking to a crow. But crow went. So now let's see. We will go close. Slow. Hello. Beautiful. I gave him the whole pack, so now he's unpacking it. I think his wife will be really happy, and he will come back with such a piece. I had it in a backpack, and I said, I think it's not good anymore, but he doesn't seem to care. It's good, huh? Yeah, animals like my food, and I like them.